In a fiery response, Iran has lashed out at United States President Donald Trump, accusing him of using sanctions and tariffs just to hurt India's economy. According to Tehran, Trump's administration deliberately tried to slow down India's economic growth by hitting Indian companies and exports where it hurts the most, in trade with Iran. Now here's what happened. 6 Indian companies that had been doing business with Iran were suddenly slapped with the United States sanction. At the same time, Trump imposed a 25% tariff on several Indian products. Well, Iran sees this not as an ordinary foreign policy, but as something much more serious. They are calling it economic imperialism, a way for powerful nations to control independent countries without using any weapons. But you know what? This isn't just Iran being dramatic. Let's look at the background here. India and Iran have shared a long history of trade and energy cooperation. India was one of the biggest buyers of Iranian oil. Then in return, Iran gave India special deals like payments in rupees and discounted rates. But once the United States reimposed sanctions on Iran in 2018 after Trump pulled out the nuclear deal, things changed completely. Washington warned countries, including India, to cut ties with Iran or face consequences. And those consequences came in the form of pressure, penalties, and now with these new sanctions and tariffs. In the meantime, Iran's embassy didn't hold back. It said that sanctions were not just unfair, but they are a violation of international law. It called on the global community, including countries like India, to resist what it described as Washington's economic bullying. According to Tehran, this isn't just about Iran or India anymore. It is about whether any country can stand up to economic interest. Now, here's where it gets more interesting. These sanctions are also pushing India into a tight corner. On one side, India wants to grow its economy, find affordable energy, and maintain old relationships like one it had with Iran. On the other side, it needs to keep ties really strong with the United States, specifically for technology, defense, and diplomacy. Let me tell you, it's a classic geopolitical tug of war, and India is struck in the middle. Experts say that this particular situation reflects a larger trend. The US is increasingly using economic tools like sanctions and tariffs to influence the global behavior. Some see it as a necessary move to stop rogue action like nuclear development or the human rights abuses. Others believe that it's a way to maintain dominance and punish countries that don't follow Washington's lead. So in the end, the real question is, can global trade remain free and fair when it's being controlled by political power? For now, India is walking a tightrope, trying to balance energy security, trade opportunities, and diplomatic relationship. But Iran's sharp words have once again brought attention to the hidden battles being fought, not with bombs or bullets, but with dollars, deals, and diplomacy.